Powerful elites, bankers, big pharma execs to be named as Diddy's accomplices, victims' lawyer warns. Wow, wow, wow. This is big. It already been rumored. We already know that they call P. Diddy the Black Epstein, the Black Jeffrey Epstein. But it's already been rumored that people like Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, all these powerful elites that we think are evil and are doing these evil deeds are expected to be in some type of video or accomplices like they said of this of this Diddy I don't know what would you call it, the Diddy freak offs, so we're gonna talk a little bit about it. We're gonna play the clip of the lawyer. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's talk about this news. Now, this comes from Slay News from the great Frank Bergman. He reports a lawyer representing more than 100 of Sean Diddy's Combs' alleged abuse victims has warned that a lot of names of powerful individuals are about to be exposed as accomplices in the rap music mogul's horrific crimes. I can't wait to see this list. But during a Tuesday press conference in Houston, Texas, attorney Tony Busby revealed that a long list of many powerful people implicated in Diddy's crimes will be made public. Quote, "We will expose the enablers who enabled this conduct behind closed doors," he said. Again, we think Barack Obama is one of them. "We will pursue this matter no matter who the evidence implicates." Awesome, I hope so. Busby is representing 120 victims, 25 of whom were minors. These were 25 minors. The youngest victim was a 9-year-old boy, the lawyer said. Wow, wow, wow. We already heard some of the rumors about Obama, what some of his proclivities are. I'll leave that at that for now. But the victims accused Combs and his powerful accomplices of assaulting, sexually abusing, and exploiting them. Combs is accused of various crimes related to allegedly debaucherous parties involving drugs, alcohol, and non-consensual sex. He was arrested on September 16, 2024 in New York. Federal prosecutors charged Combs with racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, child sexual abuse, and interstate transportation for prostitution. He pleaded not guilty to those charges. However, Diddy's bail was denied and he remains in custody as investigators expand. Will he get the Epstein treatment? Will he get Epstein while in jail? But during the press conference, Busby revealed that Combs' accomplices are well-known, powerful people and high-powered individuals in the banking and pharmaceutical industries. So let's just get to this clip here. Here we go.
About some specific instances without disclosing the victim's name. You probably know that depending on the age of the victim, you can file these cases, these individual cases, under Jane Doe or John Doe. Each state is different in that respect. Typically there is a balancing test, like the public's right to know the name of the victim and plaintiff versus the confidentiality and the safety of the plaintiff. So we'll have to struggle with that with each one of these cases. Our intention, of course, is to, like we always do, file these cases under a pseudonym until the court tells us otherwise. But let me share with you a few, just kind of give you a sense of the kind of cases and the kind of instances that people are calling and reporting that we are trying to corroborate, vet, and these are the ones that we've already corroborated, vetted, and collected evidence on. One individual who was 22 years at the time she was assaulted said that the typical MO at one of these parties that have been widely discussed in the press was that when you were handed a drink, and now we know that the drink is laced with something, if you refused to drink it, you were kicked out of the party.
Wow.
Now, let that sink in for a minute. I mean, the admission to this party was that you had to drink the chosen drink that was handed to you. And now we know that in most cases, I would say 90% of the cases, these individuals were drugged with some sort of drug. That was.
This is how he got away with this. I mean, what did Cat Williams say? Cat Williams says, Diddy likes to party, and you got to tell him no. And because they will hand you a drink that's laced with drugs so they can have their way with you. I mean, this is crazy, man.
That was kind of the MO. Another instance, this individual who was 9 years old at the time was taken to a audition in New York City with Bad Boy Records. Other boys were there to audition as well. All of them were trying to land a record deal. All of them were minors. This individual was sexually abused, allegedly by Sean Combs and several other people at the studio.
Wow.
In the promise to both his parents and to him himself of getting a record deal.
Where were the parents? Are the parents aware of this? This is crazy. Oh my God. Parents, man. Parents, you got to protect your kids. Do not allow them to be alone. If you're going to take them to bring them into Hollywood, if you're going to bring them into the music industry, you have to be with them every step of the way. You can't leave them alone with some crazy executive, no matter who it is. Protect our children, man.
Another instance, another minor, told allegedly by Sean Combs that he would make him a star, but he needed to visit with him in private about it, away from his parents.
Hell no.
Once they were in a private area, allegedly Mr. Combs made the victim perform oral sex upon him. Another incident, an individual 15 years old at the time, flown to New York City to attend a party, was drugged and then taken into a private room, allegedly in the presence of Mr. Combs, where this female individual, minor, was raped, and then other individuals took turns raping her.
Oh my gosh, man.
Another individual, 26 at the time of the occurrence, was picked up allegedly by Mr. Combs and several other people in a black SUV from the airport, was given one drink in the SUV, and then literally woke up the next day not knowing what had happened, but with pain and damage to both her vagina and her anus.
Oh my gosh.
She then went to the hospital. She was missing her underwear and her shoes.
Jesus.
Another instance, an individual, this time not a minor, attended a group dinner, allegedly with Sean Combs in Miami. She wasn't drinking because she was pregnant, but whatever she drank at the table, apparently, at least according to her, was laced with something.
Oh my God.
She blacked out, and she woke up in the same bed, again allegedly, with Mr. Combs in his mansion in Miami. Her vagina and her anus were torn and sore.
Oh my God.
And I could go on. I mean, literally, you're sensing a theme here. It's the same
Evil.
theme,
Deviant,
and it all involves some sort of drug. One instance, an individual who was 20 years old at the time was asked to attend, just saw her on the street, asked to attend a party in a hotel. She was flattered, went to the party, was given one drink and doesn't remember anything else. Ultimately, was so messed up, went to the hospital where they found cocaine and this horse tranquilizer in her blood system.
Wow.
I want to give you a quote from a very young man who told us over the phone about his experience and all the things that happened to him. He says allegedly at the hands of Sean Diddy Combs and his friends in the effort to try to sign a record deal. This was kind of what he was told he would have to do. His quote is, "Had he not been in power, I feel like I could have been something great. I quit the industry because of what Sean Combs did to me." And that's really what it comes down to.
Oh man, I mean, it's evil. I hope if all these allegations are true, I hope they throw this man under the jail. I hope everyone that went along with it, that was doing it, that was enabling this, all the politicians and all the elites, I hope all of them go down for this, because we're not gonna see any justice for what happened with the people in Jeffrey Epstein. So hopefully we get some justice with this. But the legal filings are expected to begin within 30 days. The lawsuits will target not only Combs, but also those individuals and corporations accused of aiding in or covering up the abuse. Something is going to happen to Diddy. There's no way these powerful people are going to let him go. Because Diddy will throw all of them under the bus. There's no way that they will allow Diddy to continue breathing with the evidence he has. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.